Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Ronza show. I am so excited today. Excited. I've been hype all day, kind of nervous, but a little hype. A lot hype. A whole lot hype because I have my first guest today. None other than the beautiful, talented, amazing, just completely awesome Morgan Flowerchild Jones. I'm going to invite her into the broadcast now. And the view looks a little different, guys, because I'm using my phone today. For some reason, it wouldn't allow me to use my computer and bring her in, but I'm bringing her in right now. Add.
What up, Malik, Alfred, V Wall, Andre, Audra, Sean? Hey, everybody, what's going on? Welcome. Hey, girl.
Hi, beautiful.
What's up?
Yay! Flowers on.
I did it for you, honey.
Yes,
I love flowers for the flower child.
Yeah. Yes, honey. And I have my butterfly for Ronza. For the poetry, honey. Yes.
Yes, I love it. Are those jewels?
Yes.
Oh, pretty.
This is my favorite bracelet. Like, I love this. This woman was like, she was like, your presence is so beautiful. She was selling these, and she was like, I just want to give you this. I was like, thank you. So I wear it everywhere. Thank you.
Honey. All right. Well, welcome.
Hey.
My first guest. I'm so excited that you decided to jump on. I don't know if I'm like nervous or what, but I'm like, I just got so much. I was sitting here trying to prepare for everything, and I was like, I kind of need like an hour with Morgan. Like,
hey, like, look, because I like to have fun.
Yes. I like to have fun. I was like, 30 minutes ain't gonna cut it, boo. 30 minutes is not gonna cut it because we're gonna, try to allow for everybody that's watching to maybe ask you some questions and things like that. So, but I wanted to get started. As I mentioned before you actually jumped on, I was letting everyone know who you were just briefly. And I just wanted to say, Aggie Price, she is a graduate.
Aggie Price. Hey.
North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University.
North Carolina A&T State University, honey. Yes. Aggie Pride all day.
Yes, and it's a bachelor's in fine arts, correct? In professional theater?
Yes, I sure do.
Yeah.
BFA in professional theater.
I love it. I wanted to be a theater major, but
what happened?
Well, so I had my son and I was working full time. And I was just like, I think from what I heard with the commitment with the theater department, like, you just got to be there.
Yes.
And I was like, we
miss everything. We miss homecoming. We do strike on the homecoming during the games. People think theater is like fun and like it's work. And it's jogging pants and wife beaters all day.
Wow. Yeah, I did take one theater class and I was just so upset that I couldn't do that. But I ended up doing business.
It's fun. It's rewarding. It's rewarding.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So, I wanted to start with just reading a quote that I found on your Flowerchild Productions page.
Okay.
It was actually a testimonial somebody wrote about some of your work and how they appreciate your gifts. So it said, I began Flowerchild. No, this is you. I'm sorry. It said, as a customer, Flowerchild Productions is the first company I think of when it comes to creative direction and choreography. The professionalism, passion, and creativity brings you top-notch services, and Morgan gives her all into your projects. Yes, my shows are always over the top, just how I imagine them to be. I use her and her only for my projects and wouldn't change it for the world. As a videographer, working alongside her is amazing. I instantly get excited when I hear a client mention their creative director. It's Morgan from Flowerchild Productions. Our brainstorming is indescribable, which creates masterpieces only. I recommend her to all of my clients. So, with that beautiful testimonial there, ma'am, would you mind describing what this person is talking about? What do you do, Morgan Flower Child?
Well,
I mean,
as
it's a lot, so
yeah, it's a lot. But you know, creative direction basically is the person that creates the treatments for stage shows, for music videos, for commercials. I've done a lot of commercials here recently, and it started out with choreography. The choreographers don't just dance. Choreographers have to create pictures. They have to make the audience feel something. And so my love for directing came from my choreography experience. So when I get with a videographer, with someone who's putting the editing together, we brainstorm on what our client needs as far as the direction of a show, the direction of the music video, and the videographer is the person that films everything that I'm trying to capture with the visuals and the treatment that I create based around the song, based around the play, based around the script. So that's what creative direction is creating the vision, the visual, and executing. A lot of people think, you know, you can visualize something and it's going to happen. You got to execute that thing. That means staying up late, and really organization is the key to the execution of the creative aspect.
Right.
Yes. Okay. That was a good question. I was like, ooh.
Ooh, yes.
Elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, so with all of that, I know I listed on the post Tuesday that you mentioned choreography. Gosh, you're an entrepreneur. You used to be a teacher, right?
Yes,
in the classroom.
I'm still an educator.
Well, yeah, you're always going to be an educator.
But I was in the public school system.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so tell us a little bit how you transitioned from being a classroom teacher to now being a full-time entrepreneur working in your gift.
I pretty much really got into teaching because I've always loved children. My first job was teaching dance when I was in the 6th grade. I was in the 6th grade teaching dance. It was my first job. I received a check every week for teaching dance at the rec center. Wow. So when I got in a marriage, you know, I figured, you know, why not have a job doing something I love, which is kids. And I had my degree in theater, so I jumped right into the teaching field. I was not supposed to teach for long. I was like, I'm going to get in here, you know, go to work, make my little money, whatever. Right. And I got so attached to the kids that I taught, because what would happen is I would have them from 6th grade to 8th grade. And then their brothers and sisters would come in. And then I would say, oh, I got a new batch of kids. I can't leave these 6th graders. They're going to the 7th grade. They can't have another theater teacher. They got to have me, because these are my superstars that I'm pushing out into the world. So I taught about 200 kids over a span of 15 years, I'm sorry, gosh. And then I decided that I was going to stop lecturing in front of these students every day. I was lecturing them on following your dreams. If you want to be an actor, follow your dreams. You want to be an actress, follow your dreams. I kept saying that every day in the classroom. I said, how am I going to lecture to them about following your dreams if I do not show them and be the change and be the role model? Because when you're in Greensboro, North Carolina, you know, people definitely step out and they get to a certain level. But I wanted to be that one that I come back in the community, they say, wow, she made it. Like, and we know her, you know? So the last time I went back to Harrison Middle School, I walked in the school and I had all of my products and I had my program from Beauty Shop and I had all this stuff, and they just ran to me. I mean, about 500 kids like toppled over me like I was Beyonce or somebody. And that moment let me know that I made the right choice. And now, and I allow them to follow me, follow my journey. I go back and I see them. We do things. I do workshops in Greensboro for free, dance workshops, theater workshops. And so I told them when I left, I said, I am going on a journey to follow my dreams. And you'll see all of this on my docufilm. I had a videographer with me. Actually, Rashim Kilo Pugh is the director of my docufilm, and he got it all on camera. My last day, yeah. So you'll see all of that, and my kids are so excited for me. So that was the change, and I just out stuff.
That's awesome. Hey, for everybody that joined, I see some comments coming through talking about we're dressed alike and burgundy shirts and all this kind of stuff. Yes, you know, we got to be fly over here, okay? Hey. So, I want to talk to me about the name Flower Child. I read this, I think you put it on a post recently, and you said you began Flower Child Productions because of all the rejection you faced being a plus size dancer with no training. You wanted to give opportunities to raw talent to be seen in a bigger light, where they didn't have to experience rejection for something that is a quality and not a flaw. Ooh. Then you said being a perfect artist, who does that? So I want you to just kind of let the audience know. And yes, I'm reading it, honey. Yes. and let us know, and me included, because I think when you and I met was probably on the set of Love's Hue with Rashim. Yes. That film. I think we were Facebook friends before, but we had never like personally met. And we were like the get money girls, right? Yes, we were. I was a get money, honey, get money. So, but I've always seen you reference, you know, Flower Child and all of that. So let us know, where does Flower Child come from? How was Flower Child birthed?
Flower Child was actually birthed when I was in college. I was the choreographer for the athletic program dancers, the dancers that danced during halftime during the basketball games. I started that job as a junior at A&T. And what happened was I would meet all of these amazing young women who were coming to audition for the dance team. And I saw most of them had I love raw talent because I come from the street. I danced on the street. My parents managed a band when I was little. When we lived in New York, we used to dance in the Bronx. We used to dance in Manhattan, on the pier at Central Park. Oh, I used to sleep behind a drum. That was my childhood. So raw talent, as I got older, I wanted to mold raw talent. So a lot of times they would say, oh, well, that girl, she can't make the dance team because she don't have her PKs right, or she don't have her. I didn't know what none of that meant. All I knew is, oh, girl could throw down. Oh, girl, I know how to move. Right. Oh, girl is giving me life. Give it life is my motto, Flower Child Productions. So as time went on, I started working with Denalja James and the Stiletto Ladies, and many different artists. And people started saying, you really know how to bring out people's fullest potential. And as you can see, I just did that, which is a flower blooming. And so what I love to do is help raw talent to reach their fullest potential, because you walk in an audition these days and you have to be perfect. Your parents had to spend money on your dance classes. You had to be invested in. You know, I wasn't invested in dance class, but I was invested in on the block, like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So right. Just a quality that God gave me to stand out from the rest. So I said, I'm going to help others get opportunities that does not require them to have to be perfect, but I'm going to create opportunities for people who are different and unique. So that's what Flower Child does, is we give it life. We take the white and black pages, the script, and we give it life. We take the color, the anything white and black, we color it. We push it out there on the stage and we give life.
Awesome. Okay, so she's talking about coloring, ma'am. So you created a coloring book, am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so tell us a little bit about this coloring book, because it's a unique concept. And when I saw it, I was like, okay, I like this. So tell us about this coloring book. This is not just cartoons and color some pictures or what, tell us what this is about.
I actually, when I transitioned from a job into entrepreneurship, it was a little rough. I had a very rough time. And one of the things I do to meditate is draw, where I don't talk. I don't listen to music. I cut my TV off when I left my job, and I just started drawing. And
There it
I
is.
thought about it, and something that used to relax my students was coloring. You know, they label some of the kids as BED, which is behaviorally challenged. And I would have those students sit in a corner and color. I didn't like the medication thing because that would put the creative kids to sleep. I don't want my creative students going to sleep. I want my creative kids, even if they got to be loud and jumping, just color for a second, and then we're going to get into the lesson.
Right.
So some of my kids really inspired this because I use coloring as a method of mental relaxation. Also in the Black community, we do not talk about mental illness. And then we have domestic violence situations, and then we have deaths in our households. So I figured, relax. This is for males and females. It's an adult coloring book. Children can color in it. But I put inspirational words in there for people who are going through any, high blood pressure. It helps you decrease your blood pressure, mental anxiety, stress, because these are things we need to talk about in order to release anger and be happy. Have some coffee or some wine and just color.
Right.
Open your mouth every time you're angry,
Right.
So it's called
That is awesome. I love it. That is awesome. Okay, so at the end of everything, I'm going to have you put your website link or your Facebook page link down in the comments so people know how to get your products and how to get your services and all that kind of stuff. So there was something else I wanted to. Oh, okay. So you also did, I don't know if it was your first play. I feel like it wasn't, but Playing the New Age Cabaret. You wrote, directed, everything, just everything, right?
Yes, I did.
And that was last year, correct?
Yes, it debuted in June of 2017. It is based off of my feelings as a Black woman. Angela, the lead character, is going through a relationship where Carlos Massey, who plays Sean, yeah, he is one of those males who just does not get it. He's out in the world and hasn't found himself. He's insecure. So the woman that he's with, he makes her feel insecure. She's talented and she's beautiful. She has natural hair, and there's some men that don't embrace the whole natural thing. Right. They want their woman made up and weave and just everything not real. So she just, I don't want to tell the story, but it's so
hard.
Don't tell it
all. I'm sure you're gonna do it again, right?
Oh yeah. Okay. It's not over. But I have Sarah Sade choreographed the show. She's amazing, amazing choreographer in North Carolina. My cast, Tiffany Smith played the character so well, and she has 5 friends that help her to find herself. And it's a romantic comedy. So you laugh your butt off and you like, yes, Angela, get it. You just excited. But it's a lot of laughter because I wanted to do a cabaret, because when I was little, I used to see cabarets, but I didn't see women like me on the cabarets. Right. And I wanted, if Josephine Baker and Lena Horne and Dorothy Dandridge, and they all did a cabaret today in 2018, I believe they will be auditioning for Playing. So I got the most talented dancer, actor, singers that I could possibly find and put that cast together. And I have an all-minority cabaret. What I want to see in the world be the change.
Okay. I love it. So you mentioned one of your dancers that helped with Playing, and I bought something from you a while ago. I don't know if anybody can see it with this glow on it, but honey, let me tell you something. So this is a workout DVD, and Machine Q, he helped video this and produce it and edit and all that stuff, right? Yeah. Okay, so let me tell you about this video.
So I thought I was going to be up here trying to be cute and dancing. Thankfully, I was in my home. Okay.
Yeah.
Because there's 4 sessions on here, I think.
Yep.
The first was a little warm up, and you're like, okay, I got this. All right. By the time you get to about the third and the last one, I'm over here like, and they talking about take a water break. Baby, they give you 30 seconds. I can't even put no water in. Y'all get music in there. Listen, you got like, I don't know if it was salsa or whatever. All the music is awesome, right? But I'm up here thinking like, oh, I got this. Okay. Honey, I was tired.
I'm so glad. So your heart rate went up.
Yes, it did. So tell us what inspired this, because when I saw you were doing the recording, I think I wanted to be there, whatever. You were selling them the same day, I believe.
Yeah.
But I ended up getting this from you or whatever. But listen. I was thoroughly impressed. I really was, because I was just like, oh, this is cute. This is, honey, I was in here sweating. Yeah.
Pumping and all that.
Yeah.
But you was still cute.
And a couple of them. It was one, I don't remember her name. But anyway, in the song, it's like, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you.
Katia.
Let me see you, let me.
That's
Girl,
Gab
I was saying that the other day. I bet, oh, let me see you, let me see you, let me see you.
That is Gav. Gav Beats is the bomb.
I love it. So what inspired that?
The DVD. Okay, so I went through this whole, okay, Morgan, I was going to auditions, and I was too big for certain things. I was like, I've got to lose weight. So I bought Beto, the Zumba collection, right?
Oh, wow.
I bought Beto, the Zumba collection, and I'm doing it every day. And I'm like, and somebody said to me, I forget who it was. It was like, Morgan, you're a choreographer. What are you doing? Why are you doing this workout DVD? Why don't you create, the movement that you do through hip hop and pop, and have people learn it, and they can teach your style all over the world. And I was like, Actually, it was Kilo. Kilo always got something up his sleeve.
Always.
So I said, you know what? The girls that are Flower Child dancers, Katia, Paris, April. April is a fitness coach. Katia is actually a fitness coach. And Paris is a dance instructor. But what happens is, dance classes. There were also dance classes. People were like, I don't want to go to these technical professional dance classes where professionals are all got to be on the beat. And I don't want to follow people. I want to learn a routine, but I'm not a professional. So I had mothers who have children who are at home. They said, I can't make it to your class. The working mother that's always at work, too busy to go to the gym. So we came up with give the people what they want. And that teaches women, men can do this too, but it's more sexy. It teaches women confidence. It also teaches how to, do different moves and be classy and sexy at the same time without feeling like you're working out, without the dance moves being too hard, like you have to be a professional, and you're not following like a workout. You're actually learning a routine that you might bust it out at the club one night. You know what I'm saying? Or in front of your baby, in front of your boo at the house.
Right. Okay.
It's a lot of different reasons. But give the people what they want. I always tell my dancers, when you get on stage, do not just learn choreography. Give the people what they want, and that's to be entertained. So don't just be learning no moves. Give the people what they want.
Okay.
Motivation.
All the facial expressions and all of it.
This is also a stress reliever. So I call these my arts therapy program, my Flower Child Arts Therapy program. Because when you dance, you are relieving stress. You are, your blood pressure decreases as well. So if you have high blood pressure, women, and you just stressed out, put this on, honey. Have your girls over with some wine and all that.
Yes, right. And you don't have to worry about being perfect in it, because Lord knows it was some of the moves. I was like, okay, see, I'd have to do this a couple of times to perfect it, but gladly I'm at home alone, so it really don't matter. But
yeah, just a nice little roll here and there, little boom, you know. Hey.
Okay. So you mentioned some. We're gonna wrap up here in a little bit, but you mentioned earlier beauty shop, but you're doing 2 productions in the next couple of months, right? You're doing Shelly Garrett's beauty shop, and you're doing From Porn to the Pulpit, right?
I sure am.
Okay. Let everybody know what those dates are going to be and how they can get tickets, because you're in Atlanta. But I'm sure people watching are in Atlanta or are willing to travel there to see these projects. So let everybody know how to get these tickets, and you don't have to really give them everything, the play is about, but just let everybody know how to get there.
Yes. I am actually, when I left the school system, when I resigned as a school teacher, this is also part of why I left. I tried to put in a notice to go on tour and come back to my babies. They denied my request.
Wow.
They denied my request because I wanted my babies to see me tour and come back and let them see stuff. I said, okay, make a decision, and I made the decision to go on tour. Beauty shop, we just added Keisha Cole to the show today.
Oh, awesome.
So I'm excited. Raheem Devon is in the show. Safari is in the show now. Jackie Christie is in the show. I portray Miss Henderson, and I'm also the choreographer of the show. And 12 dancers from Greensboro are in the show as well. Flower Child dancers are in it.
Yeah.
So we did Atlanta, we did New Jersey, and New York. Now we are headed to Dallas, Texas, March 16th through the 18th. You can get your tickets at Ticketmaster. Just put beauty shop in the search at Ticketmaster, and you'll see all 3 of those dates pop up on your What's
a boom cat? What is that? What is boom cat?
I
don't even ask me why I just asked it just now.
This is what happens when I'm teaching choreo and we turn the music off because I need everybody to get in sync. Boom, tap, king, boom, ha, tink, tink, pop. The boom is
boom like the bass and the hi-hat or something.
And exactly, and the top is the treble. So to keep the beat going while I'm teaching, I use tink, ha, boom, tink, boom, ha, boom, cat. So it just keeps the beat going. That's all. Little drum.
Boom cat, boom cat.
Yeah.
So does anybody have any questions for Miss Flower Child? I'm gonna scroll up here.
Porn to the Pulpit is sooner. Porn to the Pulpit.
Yeah, I'm sorry, girl. I thought you had already said that one.
I'm sorry. I started boom catting over here.
I know, it was my fault.
It's fine.
I was telling you to boom cat.
Yeah. Porn to the Pulpit. Young Jock is in Porn to the Pulpit. I'm excited about that. Danielle Williams McCord is a minister. This is a true story about her life. She definitely went from porn to the pulpit, literally. And now she's saving lives and helping women get their life together out of that lifestyle. So that is going to be Marietta, Georgia at the Strand Theater, February 23rd and February 24th. And y'all have to get your tickets. I'm portraying the mother of Danielle in this play, and it's just phenomenal. So please go to Eventbrite and put From Porn to the Pulpit in the search. But I'm going to put the links here after we finish.
Okay. Perfect. I'm trying to think. I think I covered everything I wanted to cover, but I do want to scroll back up in case I missed anything. Hey, everybody. Ulissa, Eric, Brandon, Gary, Lorna, Jimmy, Tyson. Hey, Ronza, Lady Flower Child. You know it.
Yes.
Your burgundy shirt. You coming up next, James Lyons.
Hey, James. Talented self.
Dimitri. Hey, Angela, Crystal. Oh, man. Hey, everybody.
Thank you for watching.
I know. We're so excited that you all were able to join in. Marcus Williams, thank you, sir, for joining. Scotty.
Marcus was my musical director for Plane.
What? He is awesome. Listen,
amazing. Now. He is the bomb.
Yes, I'm working with, well, not working with him, but James Lyons, who's still watching, maybe he did an audio drama that'll be coming out pretty soon, and Marcus is helping with that. And
Yes.
the soundtrack, or whatever you want to call it, the score, I don't know, honey. But when I heard that, I said, well, who did this?
Okay.
Phenomenal.
It.
So we're excited about that. So anyway, Kilo, how you gonna join in the 9th hour?
Oh, late at the end.
And we done dropped your name like 5 times, giving you free publicity.
90 times.
Come on, bruh. Like, for real, that's what we doing?
Kilo.
Hey, Krista from Indiana. Hey, love.
Oh, shoot. Indiana in the house. I love it.
Look, we're just like, I love it.
I know. It's so cute. To Ronza and her flowers. And we got butterflies.
I know. Carlos asked if I wore this flower because I was interviewing Flower Child. I'm like, yeah, duh, of course.
Okay.
Why wouldn't I? Yes. I went in my room and tried to find the best flower set, and this was it. So
you did it for me, because I'm still in transition to Atlanta. My stuff is literally still in storage.
Okay.
I'm in rehearsal so much I cannot even move correctly.
Oh man. But honey, you are doing like the biggest things. I'm so proud of you. I'm saying like the mothers of the church, girl. I'm godly proud of you. I am. Like it is amazing, and you really do seriously inspire me. And I know you inspire so many other people. But just the fact that you are unashamed about your faith, you're unashamed about your gift, and you just go out there and go off, and I love it. So continue to do what you're doing. You are blessing people, whether they say it or not, whether they applaud or not. You keep doing exactly what you are supposed to be doing, which is what you're doing right now. And Dallas is just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, honey, this is international. You are, because you're a gift. So just continue to be exactly who you are, and doors are going to continue to open for you. And I'm just excited. I'm excited. Look, I'm not going to cry.
You are so beautiful.
February, but you are awesome. You really are. So yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm so glad that, not to sound too deep, but I try to be led by who I want, to be on the show and stuff. Yes. And you just kept popping up because you just have this energy and you have a light about you. And that's what I wanted the show to be about. I wanted to be about life, and I wanted to be about light and love and laughter. And you exude all that. So,
and you inspire me as well, Queen. So thank you so much. Yes, every day you inspire me, even if wow. Just know that my mother keeps calling me. So
that's okay. We're gonna wrap up, because when mama calling, you gotta shut it down now. You gotta shut it down. You gotta shut it down. But thank you so much again. I don't know if anybody has any questions for Morgan, but if you do, please put it in the comments and tag her name. It looks like the screen is trying to freeze. Okay, put it in the comments and put her name, Morgan Flower Child. And if you have any questions, or inbox her if you need her services or anything like that, and she'll be in contact with you. So
and I travel.
You so much, everybody. Yes. She will travel, honey. Yes. She's traveling now, so she will. But so please contact her for all of your creative services and all that stuff before she gets too booked up and you can't get her. Okay? All right. So thank you, everybody, for watching the Ronza Show. As always, be you, be authentic, be unstoppable. Thank you. Have a good night.
Thanks, everybody. Night.